Greetings, welcome to 3D Lanes number 30. We've made it to 30. I always say that every episode, huh? Maybe I should switch that. I always say we made it to this number episode. Well, I guess every week is an achievement, but I'm taking a break from homework just to come record this. And well, you probably already saw it on the title of this episode, but today we'll talk about the Mamiya RB67. Why the Mamiya RB67? This is not a camera that I've spent time with, or that I own, or that I want to buy, but it's a camera that I recently came up for sale in one of the groups that I'm part of, and it kind of intrigued me because it was like the price was like around 400, 600 bucks. I heavily consider it, knowing that I have the Mamiya 645, and as you can tell from the name of the camera, the RB67, the 67 stands for the frame of the photo, or how big the what do you call it, the format is of the camera, or yeah, the format that the camera offers, right? So ideally, it's a 6x7 on a medium format film. The 645M, which is the one I have, it's a 6x4.5. So technically, you kind of waste a little bit of film, but at the same time, you get more photos per roll of film with the 645, which is cool. But you know, supposedly the resolution of the bigger the better, right? That's the idea. So that's why we're making this episode today, and let's get into it. Mamiya RB67, development, production, and market impact. Well, supposedly this Mamiya stands as one of the most iconic medium format cameras in photography, and it earned its reputation, you know, kind of like as a workhorse for pros, and through decades of reliable service, mostly in studios, it gained its popularity. Origin and development of the RB67. We're gonna touch a little bit on the origin of the Mamiya brand. Also cover in the episode that I did for the 645, which was episode number 16. So if you want to know more about that one, is the Mamiya M645, and yeah, episode 16. So there you go, you can go back and listen to that one. But the Mamiya RB67 emerged from a company with deep roots in professional photography, right? Mamiya, founded in May 1940 by camera designer Seiichi Mamiya and financial backer Tsunejiro Sugawara. Mamiya initially gained recognition for its professional medium format rangefinder cameras before expanding into SLR territory. The RB67 Pro, introduced in 1970, represented a significant evolution in Mamiya's lineup for cameras and medium format photography as a whole. The camera was conceived as an extension of Mamiya's existing product lines, designed to complement the company's C series TLR, which stands for twin lens reflex. You know, the Rolleiflex are the most famous, but it has it's those square cameras that everybody looks from the top down through the viewfinder, and it has two lenses, one for you to see where you're shooting, and the other one that takes a photo. Mamiya had some press cameras that were twin lens reflex, and as stated in the owner's manual, the RB67 takes its place alongside the famous Mamiya C Professional and the Mamiya press cameras. However, what began as a complementary product, which was the 67, quickly surpassed its predecessors in popularity. The RB in the camera's name stands for rotating back, by the way, a concept dating back to early Graflex cameras from as early as 1907. This feature would become one of the system's defining characteristics and a major selling point for studio photographers, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Design philosophy. The RB67 was built on a modular design philosophy that prioritized versatility and professional reliability. The camera was designed from the ground up to become a complete system with interchangeable components through lenses, viewfinders, focusing screens, film holders, and backs. This modularity allowed photographers to customize their setup precisely for their specific needs, whether in studio portraiture, product photography, or fieldwork. Production history and evolution. The RB67 enjoyed an impressive long production run spanning more than 3 decades, but through 3 different models. Indicating its continued relevance and popularity among professional photographers, the camera evolved through 3 distinct models, which are the RB67 Professional from 1970 to 74, the RB67 Pro S from 1974 to 1990, and the RB67 Pro SD from 1990 to early 2000s. Let's start with the 67 Pro, which is the very initial one. The original model, it was established as the core design principles that would define the entire series moving forward. The Pro S from 1974 to 1990, the second iteration represented the most successful and longest running version, introducing improvements like a double exposure interlock, focus lock, self-erecting waist level finder, and orientation indicator. Due to its 15-year production run, the Pro S remains the most abundant model on the used market today. And this was the one that was being sold in the group that I'm in. RB67 Pro SD from 1990 to early 2000s, the final version incorporated further refinements while maintaining the fundamental design principles that made the camera so successful. The 30-year production run demonstrates not only that the camera's commercial success, but also the fundamental soundness of its design concept and engineering implementation. Competitive advantages and disadvantages. Advantages. 1. It has a larger negative format. The 6x7 format offers nearly 5 times the area of a 35mm film. This provided exceptional image quality and resolution that satisfied demanding professional applications. Number 2, modular system design. The interchangeable components allow photographers to configure the camera precisely for their needs, from different viewfinders to specialized film backs for various formats, like 6 by 4.5 or 6 by 4.5 centimeters, 6 by 6, 6 by 7, 6 by 8, Polaroid, etc. So the back of the camera, you could exchange it, or you can rotate it mid-shoot. It was pretty versatile, which made it pretty cool and very useful for, in this case, mostly portrait photography. Number 3, rotating back. This thing, I just talked about it, huh? I just killed it. But number 3, rotating back. This signature feature eliminated the need to turn the entire camera for portrait orientation shots, a significant ergonomic advantage for studio work. Number 4, bellows focusing mechanism. The precise bellows focusing system offers exceptional close focus capabilities without requiring extension tubes. Number 5, mechanical reliability. As a fully mechanical camera, the RB67 could function in extreme conditions without batteries, except for optional meter prisms. Number 6, flash synchronization. The leaf shutters in the lenses allow for flash synchronization at all shutter speeds up to 1/400th of a second. Number 7, price point. The RB67 offers professional medium format quality at a more accessible price than competitors like Hasselblad. Disadvantages. 1. Size and weight. The camera was notoriously heavy and bulky, often described as an anchor or battleship. making it challenging for field work and handheld shooting. Number 2, durability issues and use examples. Many units available today show significant wear from decades of professional use with potential issues in film backs, focus mechanisms, and lens elements. Number 3, less prestige than competitors. While highly respected, the RB67 lacked the brand prestige of systems like Hasselblad, which could command higher prices and resale values. Number 4, lens quality variability. Some lenses, particularly older ones, were prone to separation in the rear element groups after extended use. Number 5, tripod dependency. Due to its weight and size, the camera typically requires substantial tripod support for optimal results. This is one of the things that deterred me from buying it, the size and the weight. I read a lot that it's a very heavy camera, so I'd rather not. The Mamiya M645, it's kind of heavy, but it's not horrible. Like, I mean, it's nice. It's kind of compact. If you ask me, I don't have any issues with it. Sometimes when I've seen pictures of me holding it, it actually looks small to me, right? But to each their own. Whatever. Strategic position in the photography market. The Mamiya RB67 occupied a strategic middle ground in the professional photography market. It was not as expensive or prestigious system like Hasselblad's, but it offered professional grade image quality and reliability, and it made it accessible. It made it accessible to a wider range of photographers. The camera found its primary niche in studio photography, mainly because it was heavy, and it was less of a disadvantage, and its rotating back and bellows focusing became very significant, or a very significant advantage. It became particularly popular among commercial photographers, portrait studios, and fashion photographers who valued its image quality and operational flexibility. The RB67 introduction in 1970 coincided with a period of significant growth in commercial photography, advertising, and magazine publishing. The 6x7 format was particularly well suited to magazine work, providing exceptional detail while offering a slightly more rectangular frame than the 6x6 format, which is common to many medium format cameras of the era. The system's widespread adoption as quote-unquote workhorse professional tool contributed significantly to Mamiya's reputation as a manufacturer of serious professional equipment. Economic and business aspects. Pricing strategy and market positioning. The RB67 was positioned as a professional tool at a price point that made medium format photography more accessible. While still a significant investment, it offered an entry point to medium format for photographers who couldn't afford systems like Hasselblad. Kind of like me, right? Use values of the RB67 have fluctuated significantly over time. In 2003, a body in good condition was valued approximately at $1,151. That's quite a bit. Oh, this is adjusted for inflation, by the way. While in 2019, similar condition bodies were valued at around $316. This depreciation reflects both the camera's age and industry's shift towards digital, but the relatively stable used prices in recent years suggest ongoing demand among film photographers. Yeah, the price has, you can add to those $300, you could add probably like 100 to 200 more for a usual one in good condition. In 2011, a complete use kit with a non-pro S body, 127mm C lens, waist level non-meter finder, and a non-pro S 120 back was priced at approximately $237. This is in 2011. Today, prices vary significantly based on condition and included components. True. Usually you can get kits, like not how they used to come from factory, but how people have them. They usually sell the whole package of whatever they have. They sell them on eBay. KEH or B&H, you can find, pieces if you want to put your stuff together. Production economics. Well, specific manufacturing cost data I wasn't able to find it, The camera's design suggests certain economic considerations like modular design efficiency. The modular approach likely allowed Mamiya to streamline manufacturing process and offer upgrades and new components without redesigning the entire system. Long production run benefits. The 15-year production run of the Pro S model specifically would have allowed for significant economies of scale and manufacturing process optimization, meaning they could run the production for a long time. So if they sell it cheap today in the beginning, you know, they will recuperate their investment towards the life of the camera to a certain point of sales. The investment's paid off, and then whatever you get after that is just revenue, basically. Mechanical versus electronic design. The predominantly mechanical design may have simplified certain aspects of production compared to more electronic or sophisticated competitors, meaning it was easier to manufacture. In conclusion, I think the Mamiya RB67 represents a remarkable achievement in camera design manufacturing. I mean, its 30+ year production run demonstrates both its commercial success and the fundamental soundness of its design concept. And while digital technology was largely replaced film in professional photography, the RB67's legacy continues through its influence and subsequent camera designs and its ongoing use among film photographer enthusiasts. The camera's balance of professional capabilities with relative affordability create a unique position in the medium format market that few other systems could match. And despite its weight and size disadvantages, the RB67 image quality, modularity known for that Mamiya is known for, and reliability made its essential tool for countless professional photographers throughout the later decades of the 20th century. In today's resurgent film photography, the Mamiya RB67 still continues to find new users who appreciate its exceptional image quality and distinctive shooting experience, ensuring this mechanical masterpiece that it's going to remain relevant well into the digital age. Let me know what you thought about this one. Let me know if I miss anything. If you have fun facts, let me know. Thanks for listening. I appreciate your time. See you next time.